Another one in the occasional series, I'll Murder It My Way. The classics. Scrambled, jumbled and generally throttled. By Paul. You might want to cut out the middleman on this one because it's in my favourites. Having bad times, I've been paying dues, I've got shoes and money and good friends too. I always play to win, I always seem to lose. That's why I think I've got a rich kid's blues. That's why I think I've got a rich kid's blues. I know what's going on, and I know, but I'll wait until dawn. And I know just exactly what's on your mind. You'll be back and I'll prove it to you. I'm wondering why, girl, did I ask your name? All the people standing by, or they're in my game. Love's just a story without words. Words are almost never seen, never even heard. I know what's going on, I know, but I'll wait until dawn. I know just exactly what's on your mind. You'll be back and I'll prove it to you. Though my good times are just paying dues, I've got shoes and money and good friends too. Always play to win, always seem to lose. That's why I think I've got a rich kid's blues. That's why I think I got a rich kid's blues. Yes, well, go and listen to it in my favourites. It's a fantastic song. He's a brilliant singer. Saw him at the Royal Albert Hall in '69. I guess it would have been 1969. Can't for the life of me remember who he was supporting. I think it might have been. You know how you kind of remember things, and I remember where I was in relation to him, and I remember where I was in relation to families. I suspect it was a charity gig for Shelter, a homeless charity. I might be wrong, but anyway, I didn't really know who he was. Bought his first album on the strength of that show, and he had a drummer and a Hammond organ. My recollection is, and he was like in the front, and there were already, you know, the stories about him auditioning for Led Zeppelin, or you know, being sort of first choice or whatever that was, and you know, he was well regarded even at that, you know, at that time as a singer. And he came on and it's the first, I think the only one I've ever seen on stage anywhere. A harp guitar. It came on with this amazing thing with this big rhino horn. I'd never seen anything quite like it, and I was absolutely mesmerised by him. And of course he's a stunning singer. I note with interest Saturday the 4th is my first anniversary. A year since my first upload. And I'd like to thank, really, I'd like to thank all of you for making what could have been a pretty dour year into a real pleasure for me. I'd like to thank all of you for all the kind words, hell, let's say it, for the love, really. And I don't mean that in an ironic postmodern sense. I mean it, really mean it. It's been wonderful. I've met so many fantastic players, brilliant artists, and funny, charming, wonderful, lovely people, really. So thanks to all of you for everything. And I just apologise that I'm too lazy to bloody rehearse things properly. But look upon it as a trailer for the real thing. Go into my favourites and have a look for Terry Reid's Rich Kids Blues. It's great, and you're great. I'll see you soon. Bye now.